Hey guys, for today's video, we are going to be testing out the new buffed Sanguine Blade on the PBE. We're playing TRYNDAMERE top lane against Darius. Hey, Brian Dog Zero, thanks for a Twitch Prime.
Let's go.
Alright, I just want to take a couple of trades like that against Darius. Just a couple short trades. He did start Doran Shield. So again, like, I don't want to get 5 stacked. So I can take a couple of autos, but I don't want to take too many. I gotta make sure that I also don't get hit by the Q like I did there. RIP. That Q hitbox for Darius is so forgiving, actually. Alright, so I take a few trades like that against Darius, and then once I've gone low enough, I can look for an all-in. You don't want to take an all-in against Darius at full HP, because he'll have the 5 stacks for long enough to actually beat you in the all-in. But if you get him to like this amount of HP first, even if you're at that amount of HP too, it's actually favorable for you since Darius is so good in the straight up all-in. Now if he pulls me, it's good. I got a pretty good first blood kill. Now, the reason why we're... Sorry, I got to concentrate on the matchup, so I had to explain the matchup a little bit. But the reason why we're going to be testing out Sanguine Blade on the PBE is because Sanguine Blade is receiving a buff. So the Sanguine Blade buff is essentially, it's getting reduced by 100 gold. And it's receiving 5 bonus attack damage. So it's a very small buff, but in my opinion, Sanguine Blade was already really strong. So the fact that they're buffing it is kind of insane. Let me shove this in. I need to heal up all the way too. So I'm going to be spamming my Q. Because most likely Wukong comes to a return gank too, right? I need a ward. I'm going to soak the experience from this. Actually, if I can bait him to queuing, that works too. So just take an auto attack spin out trade just like that. Bait him into queuing. As long as we don't get pulled on our spin, we're fine. Looks like we got a gank coming top. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for the Lee Sin here. Okay, got his flash. Man, I keep getting distracted. But anyways, Sanguine Blade is an item that we've built on TRYNDAMERE in the past. But because of the nerfs to it initially, when Sanguine Blade first got released, it got hotfix nerfed like immediately because it was way too strong. Now they buffed it when it was like a decent item on TRYNDAMERE. Now I think it's going to be an outright rush item on TRYNDAMERE over the likes of Essence Reaver, which actually I think a lot of people enjoy, because a lot of people didn't like building Essence Reaver first time because they didn't know how to use the CDR, right? Well, this start is going to be good for all of you guys that didn't know how to use the CDR as well, and it's going to be a much better all-in item. Now, Sanguine Blade does limit your playstyle a little bit. However, if you're in a matchup, say, like Darius, where the matchup can be somewhat difficult, and with one mistake, you could just fall out of contention really fast. Sanguine Blade helps you either A, stay even with Darius, even though you're at an disadvantage, just because of the raw stats that the Sanguine Blade's going to give you. Or B, it's going to make you snowball so freaking hard, so fast, at a 3,000 gold cost, which is what Sanguine Blade built like. That's the gold cost for Sanguine Blade now. That you're just going to dominate him so hard in the 1v1 that he's going to have to beg for his jungler to help. So that's the idea for Sanguine Blade, and this is going to be an absolute rush item. Now, if you're in a matchup where Tiamat can be very helpful, build Tiamat and then build Sanguine Blade, but otherwise you could just build straight into the Sanguine Blade, like I'm doing here. And very helpful. Now, Darius does have very high base armor, so the lethality on Sanguine Blade doesn't make as much of a difference as it would into a squishier matchup. However, the attack speed and the attack damage is really what we're looking at. Alright, let me set this up. I'm about to hit level 7. I'm just gonna wait for that. Okay, he's still level 5. He can't really fight me. I'm too far ahead. I really didn't want to use my Ignite, but I guess I'll use it. I used my Ignite there just basically for the Nimbus Cloak proc, so I can stick onto him a little bit better. The build path for Sanguine is actually not too bad if you're against a range matchup either. I played this this build against a Quinn already, and the lifesteal against the Quinn matchup specifically was really strong. And if you're against a ranged top laner and you're rushing with the new Sanguine Blade, like the buff version of it, then you're going to be building the Vamp Scepter first, and then you build the Lethality second, unless you have a major advantage, and you could use that Serrated Dirk for the all-in. Well, that makes sense. But, of course, the biggest spike of Sanguine Blade is the completion. So, we got 30 attack damage and 10 Lethality from Serrated Dirk. Plus, we have 15 attack damage, 10% lifesteal. So that's 45 attack damage and 10% lifesteal and 10 lethality. Converts into 55 attack damage, 15% lifesteal, 18 lethality, and right now it's at 41% attack speed, which is actually more than the 1100 gold Zerker Greaves. And I think Stinger and all those items get 35% too. So it's already more, and this scales with level. So it gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on too. So, as far as stats, Sanguine Blade is bonkers in terms of its stat value. And, you know, I'm about to show you, how crazy it is here in a second. So, with Lethal Tempo added on top, I could take a trade like that and almost straight up just kill Darius instantly. Now, I didn't commit onto him because he used Ghost and he was about to run into turret. Can't use any of his cooldowns yet. I didn't want to be kited under turret. But I could just restart the dive here. Restart with my Lethal Tempo. I just use Q. I don't even have to ulti to dive him. With Sanguine Blade as well, when you're on the split, you can get so much damage on turrets. Just because it gives you attack damage and attack speed, right? Which, those are top 2 stats for taking turrets, unless, like, you get, like, a Spellblade effect, like Trinity Force or Lichbane or something. So, some other good champions I was thinking of trying this on, as well as TRYNDAMERE, is Trundle. Because, Sanguine Blade Trundle, like, destroys turrets. Sanguine Blade Trundle, just with the Sanguine Blade by itself, gives you 2.5 attack speed because of your W attack speed steroid, which makes you destroy turrets really fast. Looks like they got a strong Katarina. So, taking a look at the team, I am the team. Their team is slightly ahead of my team. Maybe the Lee Sin's a little bit stronger. Taking a look at the team, I'm the team so far. So I'm going to have to really push this advantage with Sanguine Blade. I think by late game, I think Sanguine Blade, you sell it no matter what. Because late game, you're going to be involved in a lot more team fights, right? A Sanguine Blade as an early rush item and selling it for your 6 item component, like, just like we used to do with Blade the Rune King, which we probably still will, right? In fact, I would think Sanguine Blade probably gets swapped out for Blade the Rune King once you reach, like, a full item build. But for early game and mid game, Sanguine Blade's ridiculous. So I'll take a small trade into Darius. I'm going to wait for my Lethal Tempo to reset, and then I'm going to look to kill him the next trade. So the biggest thing is to take small trades into Darius into the all-in. I have Ignite. I got Lifesteal, I got the Triumph. You have to worry about Wukong a little bit, but I want to make sure I get First Blood turret here before plates fall. Katarina might be coming up. I'm being a 1v2 situation. I'm full HP though. If Wukong tries to fight me one-on-one, I'd just destroy his life. Okay, so we're significantly far ahead of a frickin' Darius at this point. Alright, so taking a look at their team. Next time I probably want to go for is Essence Achiever. Now, you can basically always go Sanguine Blade into Essence Achiever, basically no matter what. What I was looking specifically at was if I wanted to rush Executioners for Darius's heal with this Q, plus he has Conquer, right? They have Conquer Wukong, and they have, looks like a Katarina building Gunblade. I was considering building Executioners and the Cloak, but I decided against it and just going for the more expensive components of Essence here, which is the BF Sword. Let's see. Okay. Taking a look at the lanes. No one's rotating over to me. And Darius just sitting under turret. Wukong spot him. It's a 1v1. Wait, did he just use his pull? Oh, wait. I could have sworn I heard his pull. Of course I didn't see it, but I should have probably waited until I actually saw it. I need a lifesteal, because Katarina might be coming up. Okay. Alright, almost got to my Essence Achiever. And you get the wolves as well. Maybe I can help me get plates. Wukong? Okay. I mean, he's got 2 of those, so I can't chase him. Because, you know, Riot decided to put that in the game. Alright, looks like the Darius is going mid now. He's like, I've had enough with top lane. And this is how Sanguine Blade plays out. If you get a lead with Sanguine Blade, it is so insanely punishing compared to any other item in the game. Because once your opponent builds Sanguine Blade, you just cannot fight him unless you buy Sanguine Blade. That's just how it is. Like, you have to have a significant lead on your opponent, or you have to have Sanguine Blade in order to fight Sanguine Blade. Just because of the raw stats it gives in 1v1. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! The Lee Sin! That's actually a clean escape. Just taking that Q. Let me see if I can't, Nice. Okay, let's go Katarina. Got a shutdown from our Ahri. That helps her out quite a bit. Let me go back top. The Wukong was hanging around mid, so I can probably shove in top and take his blue buff. Now, even though I can probably shove in and take inhib, unless I can actually end the game in the time that the inhib super minions are spawning, right? Unless I can end the game in those 5 minutes with the inhib down, it's not worth to take inhib. Just because when an inhib's down, you'll have super minions that spawn, right? Which will kill his enemy wave, which makes it basically not farmable unless I overextend really hard. And it gives extra farm to the enemy team because it's a super minion spawning every wave, right? So you gotta make sure that if you're gonna take the inhib, you take it consciously with the knowledge that you're gonna use that pressure to either gain so much of an advantage in objectives that the gold that you lose from basically one whole wave for 5 minutes not being accessible to farm is going to be worth. So either take like a bunch of dragons, set up soul, maybe just have get a lot of turrets bot side or something, Alright, he ghosted really early before I even started the dive. Let's see what happened there. I'm gonna take these wolves. I'm actually gonna shove mid. It's easier for me to take this turret, since I have to overextend so far for that turret, right? Plus this turret's really low already. If Darius tries to fight me here, I can take the turret in front of his face and then turn on him after. And still beat him. I walked up there to dodge his pole. Okay, I can turn on him once my Sanguine blade charges back up and gives me attack speed again. Because the same, like, it doesn't give the attack speed and lethality back instantly as soon as you get in the 1v1. It, like, ramps up over, like, a period of 2 seconds. Actually, I can maybe look for a pick on their bot lane here. Okay. Maybe they had a ward there? I don't know, man. Well, shit. I didn't hit my ulti. I was not expecting Katarina to be there too, right? Very unfortunate. Damn, I think I would have killed them both if I had ult. Rip. I just got bursted by Katarina. She did this. She did this in a second. Okay, so at least I got my back. So I got Crit Cloak and I got Stinger. So I'm gonna have a huge, huge spike in terms of damage and stickability. May just shove top. I think I just take Rift here. I think I take Rift, shove mid. I need to use my team. Like, my team is absorbing a lot of the pressure of the enemy team now. The Darius doesn't really want to be top. Like, he doesn't want to be in the 1v1 against me, so he's just trying to force elsewhere. Which is fine. You know, it's going to hurt my team a little bit that he's there, but I'm going to be getting such a monumental advantage on the other side that I will make up for my team by myself. We can look for a mountain, actually. I mean, team's probably rotating to cover mid, right? We can take this out really quickly. I got the slow on the Wukong, just save him. We don't want a team fight, so I don't know what he's doing. I walked closer to him just to give him the W. Damn, it sucks. If Darius had gotten that kill, it would have been really nice, actually. I don't know what Ash thinking. Thinks she can fight me 1v1. It's a little questionable. I probably didn't need a drop Rift there, actually. I didn't realize how low bot turret was. We should off the next wave. Ward behind as well. Alright, round 2 against Lux. Oh, she got flash. Even if it doesn't get that third charge, it's whatever. Not too big of a deal. I'm just gonna take jungle camps. Right now I'm level 15, and our highest level is Katarina is level 13. So continually getting level advantages not only increases the damage given to me by my Sanguine Blade, because this scales with levels, it goes all the way up to 80%. Let's see if I can help Ari mid. think she's dead. Ow. I don't want to go for the 1v2 necessarily. I was a lot effective with my Sanguine Blade, plus I'm seeing on 3k. At least I got bursted. It was Lee Sin, man. Alright, my Jin's going mid, and my Ahri should be back mid by the time next wave comes, so that should be good. I just need to split bot side. We need to get a vision on Baron. Okay. With this massive, I mean, we are 5 levels above Darius. Darius is having a hard time farming anywhere.
An ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Let me walk back. Oh no, I think I'm dead. Okay, Darius gold reset. I'm gonna say worth. That's ult. That's ult. Did Wukong ult? Oh, he didn't. It's ult. I'm gonna get Fade here. Help me stick on the targets a little bit easier. We also got the Katarina Zanya. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have taken the whole turret there, just because they were off the map. They gotta pick mid, and instead of shoving mid, they sent 5 people bottom. Which, I mean, that's one way to deal with me. I mean, if you gotta send the whole squad, I mean. Katarina has no Zanya. Maybe they can get her. I'm not too worried about that. We can secure a dragon off this. Nice. That's really good. No, we can secure dragon off that. Lux is still dead too, so they won't have wards. Let me just take that for the damage. Gotta make sure we burst this before Wukong gets here. Because our Lee Sin was in position. Alright, looks like their team's rotating towards mid. I'm just gonna rotate, take bot farm, and shove up bot. And it's Wukong ulti, that's Lux, Zanya. I'm trying to pay attention to the other side of the map too, just to see what sums they're burning. Can actually maybe even end the game before they even get back. Like, we take down turrets and stuff so quickly because of Sanguine. Yeah, they got their back off. Alright, that was... I want to say that Katarina used hers on. Sure. You walk up towards mid. Maybe I can flank Cat. Damn. Oh. Hey guys, have fun, Katarina. Alright, we can take Baron off that. I don't need to reset. I do want red buff though. Heads up. Yeah, Katarina is a big damage dealer in their team. So if they're gone, that's actually really good for us. Alright, that's good, Baron. We need one more camp. We went Trinity Force and we went probably going to Armor Pen. Okay. I think we threaten end while my team pushes mid and top. That's probably going to be the easiest way to play this, just so my team can get free pressure. Because they have to defend me. Okay, my team is just smurfing now. Okay, yeah. My Jhin and Arya has popped off. Okay, we can just end here. Yeah, man, if my team's just winning the 4v5 with the Baron, yeah, almost at worth. Alright guys, let me know what you think of Sanguine Blade in the comments down below. And, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.